Retailers have been scrambling over the past few months to find enough pennies to make change after the government stopped minting them. Giant Eagle wants your pennies badly. Roosevelt Leftwich has details about a special offer.
Most folks don't think about pennies until they need one. And with more than 200 stores in 5 different states, Giant Eagle needs thousands of pennies every day.
In recent weeks, we've started receiving communication from our bank branch partners that pennies will either be, in some instances, just reduced in terms of how many pennies a store can get in a day, or in some instances, those pennies aren't coming at all.
Giant Eagle spokesman Dan Donovan says depending on the number of people who use cash at any given location, some stores sometimes need to request coins multiple times a day. And even though the bulk of transactions these days are cashless, a lot of people still use paper money and change for quick transactions that involve smaller amounts. Donovan says exact change is what people expect, and rounding up or rounding down totals isn't really a practical option for the market or customers.
Unfortunately, it's not as simple as rounding the price of the items across your store, because you factor in things like taxes, and that makes the equation all the more unique. Really hopeful in the coming weeks is to have officials, be they government entities or what have you, who can provide guidance that makes it equitable for all retailers, but also fair for the retailers and the customers.
So on Saturday, November 1st from 11 to 4, Giant Eagle is taking the extraordinary step to have a penny buyback day. They want you to bring all the pennies you have sitting around in a jar, in a car, or between the couch cushions and walk out of one of their stores with a gift card for double the value you bring in, up to $200. And just the pennies. If you have a jar of change, sort out the silver money, because it's the copper stuff that they want. You don't have to roll it up either. Loose pennies are more than welcome, even if you have a wheelbarrow full.
We will weigh the pennies. We do know the equation of how much, what the dollar equivalent of a pound of pennies, for example, is. And then we'll make that equation. And of course, we'll be doubling it.
And just in case you were wondering, there are roughly 181 pennies in a pound. Donovan says they want people to bring in a minimum of 50 pennies to get a gift card, and every Giant Eagle and Market District store will be participating because the smallest value of U.S. coin is now the hardest one to find. In Solon, Roosevelt Leftwich, Fox 8 News.
And once again, that penny buyback will be from 11 to 4 this Saturday at all Giant Eagle and Market District stores.